Howdy y'all, I'm Charlie Walker. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about something that you probably use just about every single day. Your shoes. I found that people's shoes often mean a lot to them, whether that be as a fashion statement to express their personality, or some people just appreciate a pair of shoes that can get them where they need to go in comfort. This rather funny looking pair of shoes, however, mean a lot to me for quite a different reason. I wouldn't exactly describe them as comfortable, in fact they're quite uncomfortable. And I'm not exactly in love with their styling either. No, this pair of shoes means a lot to me because of what they allow me to do. They allow me to participate in one of my favorite activities that this world has to offer, rock climbing. My first time rock climbing was not exactly a sight to behold. I remember using every last bit of my energy to grab onto holds that I would now consider to be like handlebars. That long night of huffing and puffing and what felt like hundreds of falls finally ended whenever I tried to grab the next hold. My arm refused to move, causing me to be, yet again, peeled back from that plywood wall. On my way back down to the ground, I was exhausted, tired, and sore, and a little embarrassed, but I couldn't wait to try again. Fast forward a few years, and that exhausted string bean on the ground of that climbing gym eventually became quite a sufficient rock climber. I found myself muscling up climbs that I would before consider to be somewhat impossible. I felt somewhat unstoppable. That is until I began trying climbs that took a little bit more finesse than just grabbing onto the next hold and muscling up. No, I tried slab climbs. Low overhang climbs dotted with tiny footholds. These climbs always scared me, not only because their low gradient and grippy surfaces turned them into effectively a cheese grater for any climber that was unlucky enough to fall off of them, but because my ineffective shoes made them a very tedious and nerve-wracking task. You can imagine my excitement then, when I opened my birthday present on my 18th birthday to find a brand new pair of La Sportiva Geniuses. Some of the best climbing shoes that money can buy. Trying them on, they felt tight and secure, just like a good pair of rock shoes should. I went to the climbing gym and I couldn't believe how I was standing on tiny dime footholds and smearing like I never could before. Fast forward a few more months and years, and a lot of climbs, and the climbing shoes began to fit like a glove to a pitcher's hand. I knew exactly how they would react in every single situation I would put them in, and they slowly started moving me up the ticks of the V grade, slowly allowing me to eventually climb a V7 at my home gym. These shoes have been with me through thick and thin, through all the successes and failures of my climbing adventures, and I can't wait to see how far or how high they can take me. Thanks and get good.